Before you start preparing your squid, the first thing is to give it a good rinse. Now, you want to get rid of all the ink, unless of course you're trying to save it for a particular dish. But the things I'm going to make with this squid today, I don't want the ink, so I'm putting in a little bit of water and giving it a good shake. And that's more or less the last of the ink coming out. Squid don't keep as much ink inside their body cavity after they've been caught as cuttlefish. So when I get cuttlefish, I tend to save the ink and do an inky dish. And when I get squid, I try and rinse them out and get them as clean as possible and forget about the ink. On these larger squid, the tentacles actually have quite hard, horny little suckers, which can actually get stuck between your teeth when you actually eat the squid. So you can just pull them off. Look, you can see one there. So usually just a little pinch and a scrape with your thumb and forefinger certainly gets rid of the worst of those. Whatever you're going to do with the squid, the basic preparation for cleaning it and getting it ready for cooking is the same. To take the tentacles off, press your fingers just in front of the eyes of the squid and run a very sharp knife straight across. Inside there, you find a little ball that just pulls out extremely easily, and that actually contains, extraordinarily enough, the mouth parts of the squid. If you look in here, you'll see the beak. That's the first thing to go in the rubbish pile. Now we want to remove the contents of the body of the squid, and the best way to do this is to slide your fingers in and just loosen where the various bits attach. You can just pull on what's left of the head end, and that'll draw a lot of the guts and intestines of the squid with it. There we go. That all goes into the not to be eaten bowl, along with the quill, the backbone of the squid. It's what gives its body rigidity. And in its relation, the cuttlefish, you get that big, white, hard, bony version, but it's doing more or less the same job. But it's not something we're going to use in the kitchen. The next thing to do is to remove the wings and the membrane of the squid. And the best way to do that is to run a finger under this wing here. And as you ease off the wing, the pink, rosy membrane of the squid comes away with it. Well, it usually does. There. When you cook the squid, this membrane would actually become quite tough, so it's well worth stripping it off. So the two wings come off, and that's when you start to see